News Day continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. House members went over the proposed budget for the Office of the President and the Office of the Press Secretary today. We have Greg Gregorio reporting to us live from the Batasang Pambansa for more details. Hi Greg, how did the hearing go?
Hi Sean, the House Committee on Appropriations swiftly terminated their briefing earlier today for the 9 billion peso proposed budget of the Office of the President for 2023. Meanwhile, the Office of the Press Secretary asked the Congress's consideration as one of its attached agencies not given any single peso for its 2023 budget, while another attached agency was also not given any centavo as capital outlay. In less than 10 minutes after the briefing for the Office of the President's budget, the House panel supported a motion of House Majority Leader Manix Dalipe to terminate the hearing. This as Dalipe cited the lower chamber's tradition of extending parliamentary courtesy to a co-equal branch in the government. However, Kabataan Party List Representative Raul Manuel manifested that he would raise questions about the OP's proposed confidential funds as well as its budget for oversight of national security programs. Under its proposed budget, President Bongbong Marcos listed 4.5 billion pesos for its confidential and intelligence expenses. Despite this, Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez assured lawmakers that the Office of the President is committed to meet the expectations of 112 million Filipinos. As for the budget of the Office of the Press Secretary, Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles lobbied for the 2023 budget of IBC 13, and the National Printing Office Angeles explained that they are planning to utilize IBC 13 for culture and education programming of the government. She also warned that the network might need to close by 2023 if it is not given any budget. Angeles also wants a budget for the NPO to allow them to procure a printing press, which will help them in their campaign against misinterpretation. Sean, the House panel asked the Office of the Press Secretary to submit necessary documents about their budget and their financing sources so that they would be able to work on the funds before their budget be taken up to the plenary. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for those updates. That was Greg Gregorio reporting to us live from the Batasang Pambansa in Quezon City. Thanks, Greg. And the MMDA says that fines imposed under the No Contact Apprehension Policy, or NCAP, are currently on hold. MMDA spokesperson Crisanto Saruca told the chiefs that they are ready to reimburse violators should the Supreme Court order it. Recall that the SC issued a temporary restraining order on the NCAP after transport groups filed petitions against the policy, citing steep fines and vague guidelines.
We will comply with any decision that the Supreme Court will hand down eventually po. So kung yun po ang magiging direksyon ng Supreme Court, then definitely the MMDA will comply.
And there will still be no UPCAT or UP College admission test for academic year 2023 to 2024. UP Admissions Director Francisco de los Reyes cited the ongoing threat of COVID-19 as to why they decided to forgo the entrance exams for one more year. What this means is that the UP system will continue implementing its own admission score model to assess incoming students. One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Keep it here. watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. U.S. President Joe Biden touts his Inflation Reduction Act as the biggest step forward on climate. Bloomberg's Madison Mills breaks down the landmark climate, tax, and health bill in this video.
What's actually in the Inflation Reduction Act? U.S. President Joe Biden describes his landmark climate, tax, and health bill as the biggest step forward on our climate ever. So yeah, it's called the Inflation Reduction Act, but its impact on our climate is arguably bigger than its potential impact on inflation. The bill contains $374 billion in climate provisions. That includes $60 billion in tax credits for clean energy manufacturing and $30 billion in tax credits for wind and solar power. It also includes incentives for Americans to buy new and second-hand electric cars, and also for those who use heat pumps to warm their homes. Republicans criticized the bill, saying it could mean higher taxes and higher energy bills for consumers. To get it over the line, Democrats had to drop ambitions for paid family leave as well. But still, this is a major legislative victory for the president, especially ahead of the November midterm elections.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Taguig City Prosecutor's Office has filed a case against TV host and actor Vong Navarro for the alleged rape of model Denise Cornejo. Prosecutors accused Navarro of using force and purposely intoxicating Cornejo back in 2014. A state of calamity has been declared in Tanza, Cavite after an outbreak in dengue cases. 8 million pesos from the town's disaster funds will be used to assist dengue patients and improve medical response in the municipality. And in sports, the TNT Tropang Giga is looking to close out the San Miguel Beermen in Game 6 of the PBA Philippine Cup Finals later today. A win for TNT means back-to-back titles for the Tropang Giga, although San Miguel is hoping to bounce back and extend the series to a do-or-die Game 7. Catch the game later at 5:45 p.m., live at the Big Dome and on One Sports. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.